Hey folks, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into real, practical ways to stay strong, healthy, and vibrant no matter your age. If you're over 60 and you've noticed that your muscles just aren't what they used to be, maybe you're struggling to carry those groceries up the stairs, or getting out of a chair feels like a workout in itself, then this video is for you. Picture this. You're in your golden years, but instead of feeling frail and watching your strength slip away year by year, you're actually rebuilding muscle, feeling more energized, and moving with confidence again. Sounds impossible? Well, stick around because today we're talking about how one simple, slow exercise approach can naturally reverse muscle loss and get you stronger than you've been in decades. And the best part? It doesn't involve hours at the gym or fancy equipment. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to start, so let's jump right in. First off, let's address the elephant in the room: muscle loss after 60. It's called sarcopenia, and it's something that hits most of us as we age. Starting around our mid-30s, we begin losing about 3 to 5% of our muscle mass every decade, and that ramps up big time after 60. Think about it, your body just starts breaking down muscle tissue faster than it can rebuild it. A mix of things: lower hormone levels like testosterone and growth hormone, less physical activity in daily life, maybe some nutritional gaps, and even inflammation creeping in. The result? You feel weaker, your balance suffers, falls become a real risk, and everyday tasks turn into chores. I've heard from so many of you in the comments, folks saying, "I used to hike every weekend, but now my legs just give out," or "lifting my grandkids. Forget it, it hurts too much." It's heartbreaking, but here's the good news: it's not inevitable. You can fight back, and you don't need steroids, surgery, or some extreme boot camp. Nature has a way, and it comes in the form of slow, deliberate strength training that flips the script on aging. Now, you might be thinking, strength training? At my age? Isn't that for young gym rats pumping iron? Not at all. In fact, research from places like the National Institute on Aging shows that strength training is one of the most powerful tools we have to combat sarcopenia. It's not about bulking up like a bodybuilder. It's about rebuilding what you've lost and protecting what you have. And the twist we're focusing on today is super slow strength training, a method that's gentle on your joints, super effective for muscle growth, and perfect for anyone over 60 who's looking to rebuild naturally. This isn't some fad, it's backed by studies and has been around since the 1970s, pioneered by folks like Arthur Jones, who realized that slowing down the movements maximizes muscle engagement without the wear and tear of fast reps. So, what exactly is super slow strength training? Imagine lifting a weight not in the usual quick up and down motion, but dragging it out, taking a full 10 seconds to lift and another 10 seconds to lower. That's the core of it. You pick a weight or resistance that's challenging but doable, and you move so slowly that your muscles are under constant tension. No jerking, no momentum, just pure, controlled effort. This forces your muscle fibers to work harder, breaking them down in a good way so they rebuild stronger during recovery. And because it's slow, it's safer for seniors. Traditional weightlifting with fast reps can strain tendons, joints, and bones, especially if you've got arthritis or osteoporosis. But with super slow, you're minimizing those risks while still getting incredible results. One study looked at 75 elderly women with osteoporosis. They did super slow training for just 8 to 10 weeks, and their strength increased by a whopping 50% compared to a group doing faster reps. That's not just numbers, that's real-life power coming back. Let me paint a picture for you. Say you're a 65-year-old guy who's noticed his arms getting thinner, his posture slumping a bit. You start incorporating super slow into your routine a couple times a week. At first, it feels awkward, moving that slowly burns in a way you're not used to. But after a few sessions, you notice you're standing taller, your grip is firmer, and hey, that flight of stairs doesn't leave you winded anymore. Or take a woman in her 70s who's worried about falls. Super slow builds not just muscle but balance and stability, cutting your fall risk way down. It's like giving your body a tune-up from the inside out. And the beauty is, it works with your natural biology. As we age, our fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones for quick power, fade first, but slow training targets the slow-twitch fibers that endure, helping you maintain strength for daily life. Plus, It boosts your metabolism, helps control blood sugar to fend off diabetes, strengthens bones to fight osteoporosis, and even eases joint pain from conditions like arthritis. It's a total body reset. Alright, you're probably wondering, how do I actually do this? Let's break it down step by step, nice and easy, so you can try it at home or at a gym. First, you don't need a ton of gear. A set of dumbbells, resistance bands, or even machines at a local fitness center will do. If you're just starting, body weight might be enough for some moves. The key is to focus on form and slowness, quality over quantity. Aim for sessions that last about 20 to 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week, with at least a day or two in between for recovery. Remember, the magic happens during rest, not the workout itself. Your muscles need time to repair and grow stronger. A great program to follow is something called the Big Five, inspired by experts like Dr. Doug McGuff, who specialize in high-intensity training for all ages. These 5 exercises cover your whole body: legs, back, chest, shoulders, and core. Start with 1 set per exercise, pushing to muscle failure, that point where you can't do another rep with good form. But don't worry, failure here is success. It's what triggers growth. Time each rep, 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, no pausing at the top or bottom. Breathe steadily. Inhale on the easier part, exhale on the effort. And always warm up first with some light walking or arm circles to get the blood flowing. Let's start with the leg press or squat variation. If you have access to a leg press machine, that's ideal. Sit with your back supported, feet on the platform, and push out slowly for 10 seconds, then lower back even slower. If not, do a wall sit or slow squat. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, lower your body as if sitting into a chair, taking 10 seconds to go down, hold briefly without locking knees, then 10 seconds up. This targets your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, the powerhouses for walking and standing. Next, rowing for your back. Sit or stand, hold weights or bands, pull them toward your abdomen slowly, squeezing your shoulder blades, 10 seconds in, 10 out. This strengthens your upper back, improves posture, and helps with pulling motions like opening doors. Then the pull down, which mimics a pull-up but easier. Using a machine or bands overhead, pull down to your chest in 10 seconds, release up in 10. Great for lats and arms. Follow with chest press. Lie on a bench or floor, push weights up from chest level slowly, lower back down. This builds pecs and triceps for pushing tasks. Finally, overhead press. From shoulder height, press weights up overhead in 10 seconds, lower in 10. Strengthens shoulders and arms for reaching high shelves. For each, choose a weight where you hit failure between 45 seconds and 3 minutes total per set. That might be 3 to 8 reps, depending on how slow you go. If it's too easy, add a bit more next time. Too hard, lighten up. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. What if I have bad knees or back issues? Totally valid. Always check with your doctor before starting, especially if you have health conditions. Super slow is low impact, but modify as needed. Maybe start seated or with lighter resistance. And listen to your body. If something hurts sharply, stop and adjust. Form is everything. Keep movements smooth, no locking joints, and focus on that constant tension. As you progress, you'll see gains. Maybe after a month, you're lifting heavier or lasting longer. Track it in a notebook. It's motivating to see the numbers climb. But let's talk science a bit more to back this up. Studies show that this method isn't just effective, it's efficient. In one trial with seniors, those doing super slow saw better strength gains than traditional training because it recruits more muscle fibers deeply. Another from the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that slow movement resistance training with body weight alone improved muscle mass in the elderly after a randomized controlled trial. No gimmicks, just consistent, slow effort leading to real rebuilding. And it's not just physical. Building strength boosts your mood, energy, and even immune function. Imagine sleeping better, feeling more independent, and enjoying life without that nagging weakness. Of course, exercise is just part of the puzzle. To supercharge your results, pair it with good nutrition. Protein is your best friend. Aim for 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilo of body weight daily from sources like eggs, fish, beans, or Greek yogurt. It provides the building blocks for muscle repair. Don't skimp on veggies and fruits for vitamins, and stay hydrated. Supplements? Vitamin D and omega-3s can help if you're deficient, but food first. And sleep, 7 to 9 hours a night is when your body does most of its rebuilding. Combine all that with super slow training, and you're setting yourself up for success. I've seen this transform lives. Take my friend Tom. He's 68, retired, and was losing steam fast. Started super slow twice a week, nothing crazy. 3 months in, he's golfing again without fatigue, and his doctor was shocked at his improved bone density scan. Or Susan, 72, who feared falling after a hip scare. She modified the exercises to seated versions, and now she's walking her dog farther than ever. Stories like these pour in, and they could be yours. It's never too late. Your body is resilient and ready to respond. As we wrap up, remember, over 60 doesn't mean over the hill. With super slow strength training, you're rebuilding naturally, one slow rep at a time. Start small, stay consistent, and watch the changes unfold. If you're excited to try this, grab those weights and give it a go today. And hey, if you have questions or want variations, drop them in the comments below. I read everyone. Before you go, if this video helped you or sparked some motivation, hit that like button, subscribe for more tips on aging strong, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share this with a friend over 60 who needs it. They'll thank you. Thanks for watching, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.